welcome to Kids Talk Broadway. I'm Leanne.
And I'm Darcey, and we're joined today by the amazing Travis Waldschmidt. Thanks for joining us.
You did good. You said Waldschmidt. It's good. High five. Yeah. Well, I have been in 3 Broadway shows. I was in a little show called Wicked, and that was my Broadway debut. I was a flying monkey. I know. And then I was in Matilda, like we were talking about. And then I'm currently in Groundhog Day on Broadway.
Groundhog Day is a very fun show. What is it like being in a show like that?
It's very hard. In the show, everybody's very integral into the staging and the story, and we have to do a lot of transitions and changes. So I have 29 costume changes in the show.
OMG!
I know. 18 in Act 1, and then the rest in Act 2. So I'm constantly either on stage or running backstage. The other thing that's really tough about the show is we wear winter outfits, like winter coats and wool hats under the stage lights, and we're running. So I feel like a sun wrapped in wool for 2.5 hours.
What do you think is the hardest thing about being a professional performer?
Hardest thing is balancing your professional career and your personal life. You'll rehearse all day, you'll do the show at night. It occupies pretty much your life. So balancing that is kind of tricky and difficult, but it's a good problem to have, you know.
When did you first get interested in performing?
Probably when I was about you guys' ages. How old are you? 8, 9, yeah. Probably about that same time. My mother was a vocal coach. She used to teach people how to sing. She still does. And she put me in one of her shows. I was the McAfee boy in Bye Bye Birdie. And I figured out that I was a giant ham, and I liked everyone clapping and laughing at me. So I got the bug there. I mean, you guys know, right?
Yeah.
What has been your favorite show to be in so far, and why?
So I have many. A lot of them are equal to each other for different reasons, but West Side Story will have to be my favorite show. One, it is where I met a lot of my very close friends. We traveled the world together, and those bonds, I love those people so much. 2, I went to school for ballet and modern dance, not for theater. So the fact that I got to do a musical that I was using my ballet, modern, acting and singing techniques all together is the best way you can flex all your muscles and use all your training. And I got to be in a gang.
Yeah.
Feel that? Feel that?
Oh my God, they're like hams. If you could pick any show in you would want to be in next, what show would it be and why?
And why? I would want to be in Great Comet. I have a lot of good friends in that show. They're amazing dancers, and I haven't seen it yet. But what I have seen, it looks like they're having a really good time. It looks really fun. The music sounds cool. Sounds interesting. I like doing interesting and fun work, so Great Comet.
What has been your best and worst audition experience, and why?
I don't think I've ever had a best audition experience. Now, my worst audition, I've had plenty. I went in for a new musical, and I practiced the song. I felt so good. I went in the room, and then everything just went white. And I couldn't remember the lyrics, so I kind of remembered the melody, thankfully, and I just sang everything on a la. And I left with my tail between my legs. I was pretty embarrassed.
What musical was it?
I can't tell you because then people will know.
No, they will. What advice would you give young performers who want to pursue a career in performing arts?
Best advice, study. Study. You're already doing it. You're going to this theater school, which is a good step in the right direction. So you're getting good exposure there. Exactly. Ding! Place advertisement here. I remember when I was in high school, just to move to New York and try to make it in musical theater. And that would have been a bad idea. Some people can do it. Some people are able to do that. But then I went to college, and I got a lot of training, because the training you receive when you're young like you guys, and when you go to school, is the thing that will carry you through your entire career. Everything else you do will sit upon that and you'll only have that to get over your fears on. You can rely on your technique if you're sick, you know, like that stuff. If I had never done that, I probably would not be on Broadway.
Yeah. Well, thanks for coming, Travis. It was so nice to meet you.
Be sure to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time on Kids Talk Broadway.
Boo! Hop, hop, girlfriend! We did not play this out.